What's going on, guys? My name is Jack. Welcome back to another video here on my channel. We did it. Editing contest number 2 is done and dusted. 80 plus submissions, slightly less than the first time. Obviously, the first time we just had an enormous amount of hype, unimaginable amount of hype around it because it was the first one. We still got 80 people sending in, over 80 people sending in submissions to the second ever editing contest. Thank you guys for everybody who got involved. I was doing the hashtag get involved all over Instagram for the whole week leading up to it, sharing everybody's stuff on the story, everything like that. And overall, we did it. Number 2, the editing contest number 2. It's a Sunday right now. I took Saturday off. I came into the office on the Sunday to record this video basically and sort of get ready for the week, finish off the editing contest. And here we go. Without further ado, I have actually prepared not only the top 3 places, which I'm going to shout out. I've already followed all you guys, and the number 1 spot is going to get $100 via PayPal bank transfer. Basically, whatever's more convenient for you. As long as I can do it on as long as I can actually access the thing, I'm happy to send you the money that way. PayPal's easiest for me. But without further ado, we're going to do it. Then we're also going to do like over 10 honorable mentions. And to be honest, I probably could have done every single edit that was submitted as an honorable mention, but it would have taken me too long, and I'm slightly lazy with stuff that I can't be bothered to do. So, unfortunately, there's only just over 10 honorable mentions, but I tried to rewatch a bunch of them this morning and be fair with that. And without further ado, let's do it. So the winner is PixelExpert. PixelExpert undeniably made the craziest, out-of-this-world edit imaginable. This shit right here is honestly just nuts. He then did a whole breakdown over on his Instagram. Follow him at PixelExperts here. PixelExpert, the name is truly an understatement. This dude's more than an expert. This dude's killing the game. I'm actually going to show you his edit right now. We're going to watch it together. This guy right here could easily be editing for some Marvel Avengers type of shit. Without further ado, let's take a look at his edit. The number 1 spot. Let's do it.
We interrupt this broadcast for an emergency alert. The Department of Defense is confirming reports of an unknown object entering Earth's atmosphere.
Crazy. That right there is absolutely nuts. Took him ages, had to do all sorts of 3D stuff. And like I said, he did a whole breakdown over on his Instagram, which I personally found really interesting. And I think, basically, if you find stuff like this cool, when you've taken clips which look nothing like this and literally entirely transformed it and created a pretty believable narrative that there's like a, meteor coming down and that there's some sort of portal, all type of stuff. Nailed it. PixelExpert. PixelExpert's here, at PixelExpert's here. Everybody go follow him up. Killed the game. I'm still in disbelief at this. The chat clearly shows you as the winner. You know what I mean? Everybody was freaking out when this edit came on, when we watched it at the end again as well. PixelExpert, at PixelExperts here. You killed it. You absolutely smashed it. I'm DMing you right now. In fact, this video is going up hours from now, so there will be a DM from me. Respond with your bank details or your PayPal account, however you want to get the $100 sent straight to you. Let's do it. Number 2. Number 2 coming in is Flachs Productions, at Flachs Productions. Flachs made probably the coolest vibe of an edit, right? So PixelExpert clearly nailed it in the VFX. Flachs is I love the most in terms of just the flow of everything, and I think it's the smoothest. Just really nice and smooth. And Flachs, you absolutely smashed it last time you entered as well, and you smashed it as well. It was crazy good. We robbed you of the victory last time. This time we gotta give you second place, man. So shout out to at Flachs Productions. Follow him up. I'm following him, right? Come join the club. And without further ado, let's check out his edit, No Sleep. Let's do it.
Better keep up, yeah, that's a fire. Hit your girl with a dart. She ain't okay, cause I got insurance. Your number 1 son. Call me, I ignore. I might get it right. So I need a flirt.
Boom. I love that. I've watched it literally 5, 10 plus times, man. Awesome. Flachs, you killed it. You absolutely smashed it. Whole vibe of this was awesome. You could definitely be editing some after movie type what's called tour recaps and stuff like that for some top tier hip hop artists. Killing the game, Flachs. Smashing it. Everybody go follow him at Flachs Productions, killing the absolute game. killing it. It's awesome. I've said killing it a bunch of times. We're going to move on to place number 3. Place number 3 is Logicz. Shout out to Logicz. Logicz did some really cool kind of motion tracking and stuff like that in the beginning, which is the primary reason you get place number 3. And overall, your Instagram is a little bit crazy. It's at _livio.vogged _ I'd probably, if you're gonna be trying to actually, be giving this out to people in the future or something, I'd probably make it a little simpler, my friend. I didn't even know what the hell I was typing in when I typed this in, but I followed you regardless. At _livio.vogged _ God damn it, bro. Make a more brand-friendly name, all right? Legend, though. Killing the game. You absolutely smashed this edit. I loved it. Without further ado, let's check out Logicz edit. I'm just calling you Logicz because your Instagram name is just insane. Logicz, which is his YouTube name and the name he submitted this under. This is Logicz edit flows. Without further ado, let's check it out. So there we go. That was number 3. I really liked it. Honestly, this third place was a pretty tough one to actually to even decide because there's so many people that could have been place 3. And I really chose Logicz because of my little indigestion was going there. I chose Logicz basically because of the start where you've completely motion tracked the sign. You completely changed the sign, which is awesome. Quite a fair few people did change the sign, but I think this was probably one of the nicest versions of it. And then, of course, the 3D text after that was very, very cool. A lot of motion tracking, obviously a lot of time to put something like that together. And overall, I think you did pretty goddamn good, Logicz, a.k.a. at _livio.vog _ God damn it, Logicz. Change the name. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, man, I don't mean to shit on your name. It's all fun, basically. I'm just joking around, all right? Great name, phenomenal. I personally should have thought of it myself. My bad. Keep cracking with the phenomenal name. Big up to you, Logicz, a.k.a. livio.vogged. Big up to you. And now for the honorable mentions. This right here, I could have put everybody as an honorable mention, but I want to tick off the list and actually just shout out a couple people before we end this one up, basically just to wrap it up. First off, though, I want to say thank you to everybody who got involved. Those right there were, in my opinion, some of the 3 best edits, but we more or less could have chosen a shitload of people for these top 3 places. It was, it's kind of tough at the end of the day. And overall, I appreciate everybody who got involved, who sent something in. And, regardless of whether you won or you didn't, we all have fun getting involved in something. And, I'm amazed by how many people are keen to just actually get involved, right? And then we watched all the submissions on the live stream. If you haven't seen that whole massive live stream episode, actually check it out because we watched literally every single edit. And it was awesome. Absolute blast. That right there was so much fun to to do this fat-ass live stream where you guys are all in there and we're watching the edits. Awesome. Loved it. That's a mandatory part of the contest. But next up, we'll shout out a couple people who I thought absolutely killed it and, who either made me laugh. Some of them were really funny. Some of them were, just dope. Without further ado, let's do it, right? So first off, Adnan. Big up to Adnan. He absolutely smashed it. BX7 always coming hard with just the most insane over edit you've ever seen. Oh yeah, by the way, all these are going to be linked down below. So shout out to all my honorable mentions. Their edits are linked in the description. So go watch these honorable mentions as I'm talking about them, right? Because they're legendary, all right? So BX7, crazy, hilarious, over edit, nuts. Sam Baker, big up to Sam Baker, man. This one had just a really cool flow to it. The whole thing was enjoyable. Defiant, I really like this as well. This was kind of like like an introduction or so, not even like some sort of intro type of thing or just like a debut of me and my services type of thing. It was like I'm a video editor, freelance videographer, and he was saying I'm, basically just putting titles of what I do and stuff like that. I thought it was awesome. Regardless, a little bit of a weak explanation right there. Sorax killed the game, another awesome flow to his whole edit. Zippy is not even a full-time video creator. He's a beat maker. He's a producer, right? And his take on this was awesome. What he did was make a custom beat out of me announcing the contest and then edited it up with some cool clips as well, right? Zippy, you killed it, bro. This was super creative. I loved it. Silver Jade absolutely smashed it. What she did was she actually made like a sort of like intro for me type of thing like that, where it's like, you know, me talking at the beginning, etc., what I do, then a little montage of me doing stuff, and whole thing was really done well. Nice flow to everything. Definitely deserves honorable mention. Alberto Otizia, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. This shit right here, absolutely amazing. I loved it. Alberto Otizia, check that one out, man. Awesome. Gurav, big up to Gurav, smashing the game as per usual. Made like one of those motion type edits where we're, you know, we're here, then we're flowing around. Definitely check out Gurav's. Dan VFX smashed the game as well. Sulek, I'm not too sure how to pronounce this. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sure you'd struggle with pronouncing my name as well. Maybe not. It's a pretty simple name, but Sulek, you smashed it. You absolutely killed the game as well. Love this edit. It's Airs, aka it's Aries, I'm not too sure. Killed it as well. Kiko made a hilarious edit, man. This shit right here was some fucking GTA type of shit, man. Literally, absolutely hilarious. Loved it. I look hella cracked out in the picture. Check out his edit, bro. I look hilarious in the beginning, man. Made me literally look like I just smoked the crack pipe. Very funny. Dom, to finish it off. Dom, you are funny as hell, bro. Literally, this edit made me laugh my ass off. And it's some crazy alien stuff. The fact that we can do a comedy edit, man, I love that, man. You know, if you tune into the channel, I'm not a very serious guy. I'm pretty much always cracking jokes. My videos are very roughly put together because I'm just not the most seriously structured dude at the end of the day, man. That's just not me, right? So I appreciate the comedy edits very well. And actually, shout out to Kiko again, man, because he did the GTA edit, basically. Kiko, the person I just shouted out before, he nailed the GTA edit, right? And it was great. He basically mixed clips of me clicking the camera, acted as if I was shooting people in GTA. Done really well. Kiko, you smashed it. But screw you for making me look so cracked out in the goddamn loading screen. Everybody go look at it and leave a dislike. I'm kidding, Kiko. Big up to you. Shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for getting involved. They're never stopping. I will make an editing contest once a month forever going forward. I'm joking. Who knows? I'm sure there'll be a point where we stop them. But for the time being, going forward, editing contest every single month because they're too much fun. Another editing contest at the end of this month, start of next month, and boom. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for watching. Had so much fun. This was the best. And honestly, shout out to my number ones again. Shout out to my number one, my number two, my number three. Number one, obviously, PixelExpert at PixelExpert here. Edit was out of this world, literally, and Flachs Productions nailed it. The flow of that was unbelievable, like just very, very on point. Uzi is probably trying to DM you right now, trying to get you to edit his video. And then finally, Logicz, aka Livio Vogt. Phenomenal. Most rememberable Instagram name in the entire world. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. Have a nice day. Later.
Invade King Beat.